What up, though? It's the B Game boss, Antt Beatz. And I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard. God damn it.
Yeah, never let them these little play. Put that on my baby. 40s on a Maybach truck, it costs away. Richer than.
All right, so we got the one and only Antt Beatz jumping off the porch with us today.
What up, though, man?
Yeah, man.
It's a pleasure to be here, man. I'm a big fan, man. I've been watching.
Oh, that's love, man.
Yeah.
You know, we've been posting your music for so long, too,
Yeah,
man.
man.
So nothing but love on this side, too, man.
I already know.
Yes, sir, man. Yeah, so first off, let's go ahead and introduce, who else is on the porch with you today, too,
My
man?
brother, man, Stuntman Beatz, man. Beat Gang, man. Another edition of Beat Gang. You know, he produced a lot of classics, you know, just as well as I did. So I want to shine some light on him, too, because he deserved it.
Okay, that's what's good, man. So what else you got planned, or what else have you been working on since you've been in Atlanta, man?
Just moving around, doing interviews, working with other producers, you know, trying to get in with other artists, you know.
Okay.
Same thing I do every time I come to Atlanta.
Yeah. Who are some of the other producers you be tapping in with here in Atlanta, then?
I recently had went out to, well, he ain't a producer, he more like a mixing engineer, Tilly.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I went to his house, he got like Guitar Center at his house, like, it's crazy. Like, I went over his house and got jealous. I never went over somebody's house and wanted to steal in my life.
For real? He had everything, huh?
He got everything over there.
Oh, that's hard right there.
Yep, my boy KP.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about artist-wise, who you be working with, or do you try and reach out to different artists each time you out here?
Yeah, I mean, really, I just tap in with my manager, and then whoever, you know, they send me who working, who here, who working. It'd be crazy because it'd be like a lot of artists from the city, from my city, be here working.
Oh yeah.
So I end up pulling up on them, if anything.
Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah. So what part of Detroit are you from?
All over.
All over?
Yeah,
Okay.
mainly from the west side.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, mainly from the west side, but I done lived on the east side. I done stayed in Inkster.
Oh really?
I done lived a little bit everywhere.
Yeah. Do you feel like the city of Detroit's changed much since we were younger up until today, or is it pretty much all the same these days?
I feel like it changed, I feel like it changed as far as like worldwide, like the vision of Detroit to the world. But I feel like the culture is almost still the same. I feel like it's evolving. Yeah. But the culture's still the same.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, just kind of talk about, the impact Detroit culture has had, on the rap game and, just the culture in general, too.
Yeah. I be seeing everywhere I go now, I be seeing everybody with the buffs on.
Real shit.
Man. When trophy, the Rollies always gonna be the trophy, but man, the buffs, y'all not gonna sit here and act like y'all ain't got that from us, man. Yeah, man. The music, a lot of people music is they using that up tempo, that Detroit style. A lot of out of town producers, and
Oh yeah.
They using it. It's cool. I mean, the way I look at it, I'm like, okay, they paying attention now.
Yeah. Yeah, because when you first started out, Detroit was so overlooked. Yeah. Like, especially outside of Detroit. Yeah. Like I understand Detroit. The people in Detroit, the artists in Detroit, they always fucked with that sound. But it seemed like it wasn't catching on until recently.
Yeah, like the people, like when I used to come out of town, they didn't want to hear that shit. Like that shit was weak to them. Yeah, like so I used to have to get into making other different type of beats and stuff.
Oh, really?
I make all type of beats, but my go-to sound is our sound.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But it's catching on now, so it's like everybody on it. So even when I do go somewhere and play my other type of shit, they be like, no, we want that one shit.
Oh yeah, right now? Yeah. If they hitting you up, they want that Detroit
Yeah,
sound,
we want that one shit, man. Give us the shit that you give Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's real, man. So you started off rapping first before you were making beats, is that correct?
Yep, I was rapping when I was 9.
Okay.
Then I started making beats at 13 with my cousin. And I just got more into the producing and playing the background. I didn't care about being seen like that.
Now some of your videos, your shit was going up though back in the day, man.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
What would you say, like your passion was more making beats, or?
It was just being a musician, just period. Like just creating was just more my passion, and you know, just some people like don't follow through how they supposed to. And now I feel like that's what I did as an artist. I didn't follow through. I had it, but I will invest more time into somebody else before I invest that time into myself.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's a gift and a curse.
Well, in the end, it worked out for you.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you have no regrets about that shit, right?
I don't.
So, you know, rapping when you were 9, like who were you listening to back then that, you know, may have inspired you, like, man, let me try out this rapping shit too then?
A lot of people don't know Trick, my uncle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Trick.
Yeah, that's my blood uncle. So I was inspired by everything he had going on at the time. Then when I started getting a little bit older, I was watching my big bro Helluva.
Okay.
Shout out to my big brother, you know, Twin Towers.
Yes, sir.
No Limit, the Cash Moneys, of course. So yeah, that's mainly what I was listening to.
Okay.
And there was another, I came up in a music household. Like that was first thing in the morning, music playing.
Really?
Yeah, loud. Yeah.
Waking your ass up,
Yeah,
huh?
for real, especially in the summertime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how'd you lock in with Helluva?
I ain't gonna lie, like when I first met him, I was already like a fan of like the Made West movement.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying, everything they had going on. And I was still kind of like in between rapping and producing when I had finally like met him like up in person. I really low key was starstruck, he don't even know. So I just told him like, bro, I don't even know you like that, but I look at you like a big brother, bro. And then ever since then, he just like open arms, like, yeah, you my little brother then, like, and you know, we collab and I give him advice on the production, he give me advice, you know, we keep each other on our toes, yeah.
Yeah. What did that mean for you, for him to be able to like embrace you for that too?
Man, it was crazy. And he actually like, you know, he was rapping too.
Mm-hmm.
And he really cold for real.
Yeah.
Like
I remember posting this shit. I told him this too, man. Like, what?
Man, I don't know nobody who can out rap Helly for real. But yeah, he I mean, it meant a lot. He actually rapped on one of my beats.
For real?
Yeah, he rapped on one of my beats. But yeah, it meant a lot for them to actually just embrace me. I wasn't expecting that. It got to a point I felt like I was bugging him, but I used to pop up at the studio downtown when he had downtown. I just pop up there. What's up, big bro? Like, he's like, what's up, little bro? You know, and it's just the rest was history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When would you say like you finally like you know, found your sound as a producer, like found the lane that you wanted to go with?
See, what's crazy is I never had nothing I particularly stuck to sound-wise because like every time I did catch a specific wave, everybody will follow behind. And I feel like I had to switch it up, but now that I'm older and I realize that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
That's actually a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
I used to get mad at it. Like, I don't get mad at shit no more. Like, but what I did, I just stuck to my formula. So like how I mix my beats or my process of making beats. So I just kind of stuck to the formula how to have my shit hitting a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
To where, you know, that can't be duplicated.
Yeah. How'd you lock in with Snap Dogg? I know you was working with him way back.
That was my artist.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my artist. I was managing him actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I seen him perform. I had seen him perform and with another artist that I was locked in with, and Cash Paid. This was back in like 2013. And his crowd control was crazy. Like he wasn't even rapping for real. So I'm like, bro, you need to be an artist. So he had like one song recorded when I met him. Like, you know,
really, that's
it.
it.
Yeah, we about to lock in. So our chemistry like was crazy. Like, and it went somewhere. But you know how it go when you evolving as artists and even as a producer. You know, things happen business wise.
Yeah.
And you know, we had to eventually go our way, but we still family. Like,
Okay.
still brothers. We got got a good relationship to this day.
Yeah, and he's solid dude too, man. I fuck with Snap, man. So going back to Trick, man, that Twerk That Pop That. How did that song come about? Did you know who was going to end up being on the song at the time too?
It's crazy because every time somebody say, yeah, I'm gonna get this person, I don't ever believe it, or like, I don't take it serious until I hear it. I'm gonna believe it when I see a type of person, or it just gotta hit me, like. But that was crazy, like, and it's like a lot of people can't say like, hey, I'll produce something for Eminem.
Absolutely, yeah.
But yeah, he was like, he basically, I had some stems of vocals. My uncle, he had sent it to me of like a song, and he was like, I need you to make a beat around this.
Okay.
I'm like, all right. So he's like, I want you to do your thing though, like do you. I'm like, all right, cool. He's like, I'm gonna put somebody special on this. I'm like, all right, bet. So I sent him the beat, and he loved it. My uncle, like, he's particular, he's picky, but he loved this beat. And he's like, yeah, I'm about to put Marshall on it. I'm like, Marshall who? M. All right. And you know me think, I'm like, man, I know they got a good relationship, but you know, I still be like, man, he gonna take all day. He gonna take all day, send the vocals. He sent the vocals right back, like, just like that. And yeah, he let me hear the song. I lost my mind.
Damn.
Like, damn, that's one for the history books right there.
Absolutely. And was Royce already on the song too, or did he come later on?
He came later on. So M was on the song first, and then Royce got on there.
Yeah, that's major right there, man.
That's hard.
That's 3 Detroit legends right
man.
there. Yeah.
Shout out Royce too.
For sure, man.
It's like an uncle too.
So how did you get your tags, man? I know you've had a lot throughout the years. You had the Antt Beatz one. You had the Antt Did the Track.
Yeah.
What Up, Antt? I'm sure I'm missing 1 or 2 more, right?
Bitch, you know Antt Did the Beat.
That's right, yep.
Shoot, sometimes I just catch the moment, like, so like we recording and then somebody say something, I might just keep it, like I might use this later. Antt Did the Track, that's actually me saying that.
Okay. That was the first one you had, or?
That's the very first tag.
Okay.
It was really like corny for real. So I had cut it in half. So I used to be like, it's like, Antt Did the Track, yeah, it's banging like that. So I just cut it in half and just made it Antt Did the Track. And then the Beat Gang, that's my oldest daughter, my baby.
Oh, for real? Okay, cool.
I had her say it when she was like 3. She 13 now.
Oh shit, so you been at that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Antt Did the Track and Beat Gang, those was like my first like main go-to tags.
Yeah.
Bitch, you know Antt Did the Beat. That's supposed to the.
Okay.
That came off the song Trippin'.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And then What Up, Antt? That's Tay B.
How do you figure out which one you gonna put on these beats?
The style of beat. Like
For real?
if it's more laid back, I'll put the What Up, Antt, or the Antt Did the Track, Antt Did the Track can go on any beat. That's like the main one.
Yeah.
The Bitch, you know Antt Did the Beat, that's the ignorant, the hard,
shit,
the shit you talk your shit on. Yeah, that's them. Yeah.
Bet. All right, so the new single with Icewear and Kodak just dropped, man.
Man, yeah, crazy. Yesterday.
I know your fucking phone was blowing up yesterday.
Man, and then you already know the feedback as a producer. You know that the feedback you're gonna get, especially from the people around or the people that you done did business with. Damn, bro, why you let me hear this beat?
For real?
Bro, I played
You get that
beat.
a lot?
Man,
Like, why didn't I get that?
10 times, bro. You looked over it every time. So now somebody got it. You know what I'm saying? Not some. Now you feel like, oh, you sent him all the good beats. Shut up.
Check your email. That should been in there, right?
Yeah, every time.
So how did that come about? Was that just like a pack you had sent to Icewear? Is that something Vezzo had asked for specifically, or?
I actually made the beat. I actually made that beat like almost 4 years ago.
Oh,
For sure it was 3 years ago when he came home.
Okay.
I gave him the beat when I just made it, and I don't think I put no mix on it or nothing. I just straight gave it to him. I feel like you would sound good on this.
No.
And we can mix it later. And he knew he wanted it, but he didn't know what to do with it at the time. He said, I'm gonna figure it out. I forgot I gave him the beat.
I'm sure you did.
So I done probably played it for some
ago.
other people that looked over it, but that's how you know how the universe works. And he hit me a couple months ago, like, hey bro, remember that one beat you gave me? And I was like, He told me the name of it, and I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, it's time. So he was like, yeah, I figured it out. I'm like, all right. And then he finally told me that he's gonna put somebody on it, but he didn't tell me who. Then he just sent it to my phone. He sent me the song, like, hey, listen to that song I just sent you. Like, me and Vezzo got like a tight relationship, like, long time. So, I listened to the song, and I damn near did a backwards flip. I'm like, man, what? He's like, yeah, man, it's gonna be my first single on the QC.
That's hard, yeah.
So yeah, you going out with a bang.
Nah, definitely. And you went up there for the video
Coming
shoot.
in with a bang, yeah, I went up there.
Yeah, so what was it like chopping it up with Kodak and everything too? Was that your first time meeting him, or have you met him before?
That was my first, I did see him, I seen him, me and Helluva was in Miami working on, 42 Dugg first project, and I seen him in the mall. But I ain't say nothing to him. He said something to Helly though, cause they already got a relationship. So I ain't say nothing to him. But that was my first, the video shoot, that was my first time actually meeting him and having a conversation with him.
Yeah.
And yeah, I sent him a pack too, so.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so.
Kodak been on fire, man. So man, you land something with him, that's gonna be huge right
going
there.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Stuntman working on a pack for him right now, actually.
Okay.
We made some stuff last night, so.
Yeah.
Send that over.
Yeah, the song going up, man. I didn't check where it's at today, but I'm sure it's a couple 100,000 by now, right?
I ain't checked
I
either.
can only imagine.
Yeah, I watched the premiere and that was it.
For real?
Yeah, I sat there and waited like everybody else. I'm commenting like a fan, like.
Yeah, because when the pictures dropped, everyone was like, Vezzo and Kodak.
Yeah.
What the fuck this gonna sound like?
Yeah.
I know they was ready for that.
And they even had the song playing low at the video shoot to where like.
Oh, for real? You couldn't really hear it?
That was there, you could really hear it. Like they put the song like right in the artist's face to where they can hear it good enough to know.
They didn't want no one leaking that shit, right?
They like, don't record nothing. If you record, don't post it until after the video should come out. But yeah.
Yeah, no, that was smart, man. Yeah. So how did U-Digg come about?
Man, it's so crazy. U-Digg. I played the beat for Dugg first.
Okay.
I played the beat for Dugg. We was at my studio. I had just made the beat, and I felt like he would sound good on it. So I played it for him, and then I guess it just wasn't the vibe right now. So you know, sometimes you got to double back on something. It just wasn't the vibe at the time, so we did some more up tempo. He has like go to another beat, so we did some more up tempo. So then we did another session with Dugg, and then Veeze came. So I got my own like studio compound in Detroit and in Southfield. So I had let Veeze go in the B room while me and Dugg was recording the A room. So he was like, Antt, give me a beat. And me and Dugg, like, me and Veeze, we always been tight, like, but we never really like did nothing together for real. But it's always like mutual respect. Like we know, like, all right, we gonna get our time. Like, I'm into just building relationships. So he's like, give me a beat. So I ended up putting some beats to the side, went over to play them for him while Dugg was, saying get his ideas together. I ran in the beat room, played some beats, and that beat came. He's like, I want that one. So he put like a little ideal on it. You know what I'm saying? Like some of his words that he wanted to say on there, but he didn't finish it. So then he's like, had Doggy put the verse on there. That's what we call Dugg. We call him Doggy. So he's like, had Doggy put the verse on there. So then he was like, I was like, yeah, bro, want you to do the verse, but he in there sleepy. So he put like a half a verse on there. So I was like, yeah, we're gonna revisit this.
Yeah.
But at least I had him started. So then Veeze was like, let me hear it. So I sent it to him. And then he was like, just send me the session. He's like, I'm about to have Baby get on there. Whatever, bro. He's like, nah, Baby about to get on there for real. So he sent me the email. I sent the WeTransfer file and never got the download confirmation.
Yeah, because they sends it to your email when they
download
it.
email, but never got the download confirmation. Like, such download your file. So I'm like, yeah, he ain't never doing that. He ain't never doing that shit. He don't like that shit. So then I ended up dinner hitting my desk dinner like it did everybody else's. So I got hit up by the actual engineer who ended up re-recording the song, and then the A&R.
Oh, shit.
So that's when I realized, okay, this is real. I didn't know when it was dropping. I never heard the song.
You didn't even hear it.
So it's like a whole different song now. Like,
yeah.
So I didn't hear it till everybody else heard it for real.
Oh shit.
I think I heard it the day before it dropped. Yeah. But yeah, I was super excited. About that one, especially when I found out it was coming.
It's on Billboard too.
Yeah, man.
It's huge right there.
Yeah, man. On the Hot 100, like I've been on the Billboard, but Hot 100, like that's big for me. Yeah.
And got you on the Billboard producer chart also too.
Yeah.
That's major right there, because there's only 10 producers they put on there, right?
10.
Yeah.
They put me at number 7. That's, man, unreal.
No, that's hard as shit right there, man. Congrats on that.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. So going back to Vezzo, man, like how did you guys first lock in? We know, like you said, you've been locked in with him for a while, man.
Man, I met Icewear Vezzo as Young Vez.
Okay.
Young Vez, a little bit over a decade ago. I had a studio in this building called Greenfield Plaza. Like everybody used to record at. So it's like a series of studios in the basement. And I had one. And my man's Mustard, Most Hated.
Okay, yeah.
Most Hated DVD. He ended up putting me with Vezzo. He's like, man, I want you to, you know what I'm saying? It was like, he was managing him at the time. He's like, I want you to work with my man's Icewear Vezzo. No, Young Vez. So then he was like, he brought him to me. I get to playing beats. And then he was like, damn, bro. He's like, damn, where you been at all my life, man? He's like, man, we locked in for the show. So I had a little situation at the Greenfield Plaza to where I had to get away from that. And I just took all my equipment. I always had my own equipment, though. Took all my equipment. I moved it back to my mama's house. I had the whole east side at my mama's house, like Vezzo, the whole team east side, Peezy, Babyface, Dame. Everybody used to be at my house every other day.
God damn.
Yep, on the west side. Yeah. We've been locked in ever since. So
Okay.
Decade plus.
How did the song Everyday with Future come about?
That was another I just send beats. And I don't send beats like that. I really work. I'm used to working one-on-one with artists.
Okay.
So I'll send something like somebody I got a relationship with. They were like, yeah, bro, send me a pack. I'll send something over. And then he's like, hey, this one, don't do nothing with this one. Then he's like, Future getting on this one. So I was like, all right. So then he's like, hey, bro, he did it. We recorded the song last night. I'm like, send it to me. He's like, bro, don't play it for nobody, bro. I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna play it for nobody, bro. I don't want the song to leak just as bad as you don't, shit. So he sent it to me. And Future, one of my favorite artists of all time. So that was a whole different feeling, just,
Yeah, that's major right there. That's
man.
Pluto, man.
Yeah, that's Pluto.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Man, hopefully I get some more work in with Future, man. So
Nah, that song was so dope too, man.
yeah,
It's
definitely
need to collab more on that shit, man.
So now I know our sound go good together.
Yeah. You just put out this new project with Jizzle, man. Long live Jizzle.
Yeah, man. Long live my brother.
Just
man.
kind of talk about your relationship with him, your chemistry working with him, and all that.
Man, really, it was universal, man. It just, the universe brought us together, cause I was always locked in, with Band Gang and everybody that was around him. But when he came home, it's we just clicked. It's like I found my long lost little brother, So we used to, when I was in between studios, I was going down to Helluva studio, and when it was at Midtown. So I was going down there, then we ended up recording a few songs, and he had, and I just, was getting to know each other for real, and I just ended up damn, we ended up liking a lot of the same stuff, the anime shit, Dragon Ball Z, and stuff like that. We just clicked, and then he just genuine, he had called, don't even want, everybody that called me or reach out to me, they most don't want something. He had called just to check on you or You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, I ain't heard from you in a couple of days. You good? You know what I'm saying? How the family? Like, he's that type of person. Like, and I'm like, damn, I like this little nigga, man. Yeah, that was my baby though. Like, yeah. So yeah, when he passed, man, that shit left an empty space.
You got more records with Jizzle on the cut, or did you kind of just drop them all on that project?
Nah, definitely got more.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm working on an album too, so probably gonna put something on there.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
Long live Jizzle, man.
Yeah, long live my boy.
Yeah. So you've been working with Dugg for a minute, man.
Yeah.
How'd you get first link up with him?
So my big bro Hefe, shout out to Hefe, man. He basically was like, when Dugg first came home from the 6 years that he did, he was like, yeah, my young dog just got out of jail. I've been with seeing him though, like on like a few people pages when he got out, but I wasn't really that paying attention. I just seen like the short dude, you know what I'm saying? He got the chain on, like got the buddy. I was like, man, a lot of people was posting like, welcome home.
Yeah.
So then my big bro, he like, yeah, he called him Dugger. He was like, yeah, my young dog Dugger, man, you gotta lock in with him, like he really cold. And my big bro, he always bring me artists, you know, some I lock in with, some I can't stand, you know, so. So I kind of almost blew it off, but then he started playing his music. I'm like, hey, play that back.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, bro, you might be on to something. He said, yeah, man. He's like, yeah, you need to lock in with him, bro. He hard. And, you know, I get that all the time, so. But he ended up being special, like, his songs playing over in my head after I heard it. So I'm like, bro, can you send me that? So he get to send me some of the songs. Then when I get back to this, I was actually in Atlanta, and I get back to Detroit, I ended up bumping into him at CJ Barrymore. I bumped into him, walked up to him, like, bro, I fuck with your shit, bro. Then he's like, I fuck with your shit too. And it was like history after that. Like, yeah, exchanged numbers, and we like went to the studio the very next day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, very next day.
Yeah.
And it's been history after that.
Yeah, you did one of my favorite songs by him, that Free Me.
Oh yeah,
that
man.
shit's so hard, man.
Appreciate it. I made that sitting on his floor in his
really
in his apartment when he's on house arrest.
That's crazy right there. What'd you think of the video for Peezy Big Worm? When that shit
it was
came?
creative. Shout out to Apollo. I like his video. I want him to shoot something for me. Yeah, that was a creative video. I like that video.
Yeah, that shit was hard, man.
Yeah.
You and Peezy got some more shit in the cut?
Yeah, I actually got a song from Peezy that's going on my album.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. It's called Ain't Got Time, so that's coming soon. Then, you know, I be locked in with everybody for real, so we always gonna have something new coming.
For sure, man. Tee Grizzley, man. You know, you guys got a lot of records that you guys put out, man.
Yeah, man.
So did you know him before he went in, or did you lock in with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I actually was like I knew him since he was like 16 or, you know what I'm saying, 15, 16. He was young, like All-Star T, that's when I knew him.
Okay, yeah.
So I knew when he came home, he was about to go crazy, but I didn't know he was about to go that crazy. Like, he went up. But yeah, we've been locked in for a long time too.
Yeah.
You know, so our relationship different. They done record at my mama's house. You know, they've been from studio to studio with me. You know, I had a studio on Joy Road. You know, so he used to then walk around to my house and record. Yeah.
That's hard right there.
Yeah.
And so you mentioned you preferred like to cook up with the artists, or do you prefer just to have the beats ready?
Yeah, of course I'll send some, or like if I know I'm about to go in with a certain artist, I cook up some prior to our session and play some, or sometimes I might make some right then and there.
Yeah.
And then, you know, it's all universal for real. Like, it's whatever catch. Like, sometimes it might not be, they might not record on the beat that you made for them. They might have you just play something that's in your archive, and y'all make a classic off of that. So just, you know, I just like being prepared from all forms.
Absolutely.
Like, how you want to play it? You want to cook up some? All right, bet.
And are you very hands-on when an artist is recording over your beat, or you kind of just let them do their thing?
Definitely hands-on. But sometimes it depends on the artist.
Yeah, I know some artists kind of.
Some artists are stuck in their ways and they headaches. But for the most part, mostly everybody I work with, they respect my opinion and my decisions. I'm not too hard on them. I just say, hey, bro, say this like this, or I will just be honest, like, bro, that don't sound, that's a reach.
I think a lot of rappers need to hear that these days, man.
That's a reach, bro.
They need that criticism, man. All right, so talk to us about Beat Gang, man.
Beat Gang, man. It's the production company, man. It's quite a few of us, but this is like my right hand. He like my partner for real.
Okay.
Stuntman Beats. He produced Yes Sir for Chief Keef.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's going up crazy. Yes Sir. He co-produced Sugar Baby for Meg Thee Stallion with Helluva.
Okay.
So shout out Big Bro. We working. Resume just as long as mine. You know?
Yeah.
We got a few up and coming producers. We got Hills Flame, Radio Rob, Lee on the track. Yeah, we working. We in the process of locking in some artists too.
What's the ultimate goal for Beat Gang? Like, what are you really trying to accomplish with the brand?
Just apply pressure. You know, it's like it's always what's new or what's next. Like, so every time I don't ever get too in my head about what I got going on right now. I know I got a lot of good stuff going, but I always like, all right, this good. It's a good thing. All right, what's next now? So we just stay hungry, you know. Try to keep that hustle in us.
No, absolutely, man.
Yeah.
So Hit House Studios.
Yeah.
Just finished, right? This thing's open for the public now.
I ain't publicly opened it yet, but yeah, for the most part, I ain't did like no grand opening, but yeah, it's open for people who reach out and you know, people who already got relationships with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it easier than you thought opening the studio, or was it harder than you expected?
See, like this the first like compound studio like I ever had. It's like usually I go in somebody else's facility, and then have rooms. I have a room or two in somebody else's building and be paying them rent, but it's like I got my own shit. So it wasn't easy. It was a grind.
We got a couple studio rooms here that we built
actually,
out.
Collab with some other producers here before.
For real? Okay.
A few times.
Yeah.
Had no idea. I'm like, man, I'm coming to the same place I done been before.
Yeah, so like I know my boy who put the studio together, he was like, man, that shit was a headache.
Man, it's a headache, man. Especially getting it how you want it. You know, it's still little knickknacks that irritate you, and just, you know, it's a process, timely process too, but we got it done.
Yeah. Congrats, man, because like I said, I know that shit's a lot of hard work, man.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. What has being a father taught you about life?
You got something to hustle for. So if you feel like you know, lazy, you know, I mean, if you ain't gonna grind for yourself, you know, you gotta grind for somebody else. So anytime I do feel get one of my little modes, I'd be like, man, I want my kids to have this, or I want my son, I buy my son everything I got. You know, I just you know, start paying on him a Rolex, little baby Rolex. You know, he bait, mirrors, all that stuff. I want my son. My son is a split image of me. He don't care about it though.
No, he don't even know what the hell this shit is, right?
That's just how I am, you know. Especially when we out.
Well, he'll be able to look back like, man, Pops had me, right?
Had me fresh as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's always something to hustle for, and yeah.
That's hard right there. So what's next, Ant?
Applying more pressure, man. We got a lot of placements in the pipeline, so it's a lot of situations that's just been creeping up at my doorstep. So I'm taking my time, and weighing my options. I ain't trying to rush and jump into nothing. You know, like I said, I'm universal, so you know, I just like whatever feel right to me. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
Does it get frustrating when artists hold on to some of these songs, man?
Not necessarily the songs, but when you hold on to the beat, That's when you got me fucked up. Like,
Yeah, because you're like, man, I know someone else will kill this shit.
nah, for real. Like, sometimes I give them a time limit. Like,
For real.
yeah, I ain't even gonna care. Like,
Do you
shoot,
tell them, like, hey, I'm giving up this beat to someone else, or?
I'm gonna ask you, did you listen to something? Some might reply, some might not. Hey, did you listen to one of them beats? And if they do end up recording a song, we just gonna have to cross that road when we get there.
Yeah.
You know, so whoever's spinning the bigger bag, or you
It's
know,
all business at the end of the
or
day,
whoever
right?
song gonna go up the most is business at the end of the day. But I really don't care for one. That's why I try to hands-on, be more hands-on as possible. But you know,
the shit get done.
yeah, for sure. But if I know it's a song there, then I'm not gonna man, you know, because somebody can always do something with the song. I might try to use the song.
Nah, for real.
Yeah,
All right, Antt, you got any shout-outs you like to give before we wrap it up here, bro?
yeah, man. Man, shout out to the B gang, man, the home team. Shout out my brother Stuntman for coming with me, man, hold me down. Hit House Studios, we coming. Shout out my big brother Helluva, Hefe. Yeah, you already know.
Yeah, never let them pussy niggas play me. Put that on my baby. 40s on a Maybach truck, it cost 280. Richer than them niggas that be hating.